I think everyone wonders what they would do if they saw a ghost. Hi, welcome to Dulgis. You're here with me, MJ, and today we're going to be looking at Shadow High Girls' Night. So, in this video specifically, we will be looking at Heather Grayson. But the next video is going to be Lena Madison. And then after that is going to be Natasha Zima. And then after that, I have to wait for Chanel because she was available to buy from Amazon under a week ago and I missed out. I was going to get her and I was like, nah, this is too much. This is too much. Just after Christmas, like, you need to pull back a bit. Plus, you can't see what's going on over here, but I have like caught up with a lot of G3 Monster High. So there will be a mass amount of content uploaded to my channel, and I've said this before, but there literally does have to be for me to justify like all the stuff that I bought. I'll put a clip in here and show you exactly all the stuff that I have, but it is now become a massive stuff that I need to actually do something on here with them, and I intend to do just that. But until she comes around, I'm going to talk about, who is it talking about? Heather Grayson. In the best way, Heather, honestly. This whole line is very interesting to me. I do have Heather Grayson from the first launch of Shadow High, when they first came on the scene. And I will compare the two, because I think that would be quite interesting. These dolls do have a limited amount of articulation though, and that's not a big deal to me. She is definitely giving me Ghostman though. Ghostman, Suicide Boys, it's my jam, 100%. So when I seen her, I was like, oh my god, I'm needing this. Unfortunately, with her and Luna, they both are illustrated as coming with and having an eye mask, and neither of them have that included. So let me know your thoughts on that in the comments down below. But I would have preferred like less accessories and to have the eye mask, because I think that would look really cool. It does present the opportunity for me to create my own, but that's not the point. I mean, even if they included all the accessories and upped it by like £5 or $5, but then, you know, the problem with that is that some people are going to say, oh, that's too much and they're not articulated. Do you know what? Sometimes you just can't win, folks. Sometimes you just can't win. On the back, we have a picture of all the four girls at their soiree, and it's super cute. So yeah, let's take a look at that artwork there. I love that. It's really, really, really nice. Definitely gonna keep the backs of them to do stuff with them in a collage potentially. At the bottom it does say your favorite character. Your favourite Shadow High besties are having a party. And it just repeats that in various languages. Okay, so that's pretty much that. Now, this is a disclaimer, I am no longer going to be using box cutters. They are so shit. I'm going to continue this whole thing with whatever I unbox on my channel with a knife. Because it's the best and it works. So how is everyone doing in this new year of 2026? Are we having a good time? Are we enjoying ourselves? Well, back to what we were doing before we took the break. I've had a break for a while though, and I'm still on a break, and I'm not even gonna lie, I'm loving it. So we have like a bunch of like sellotape on here, and it is what it is. So let's see, that's just so much easier as well. So this is the background. I'm not quite sure how this is like Shadow High entirely. This looks more Rainbow High than me. She should be in a much darker room than this. But yeah, it is what it is, I guess. It doesn't look like this at all in the background, but It is what it is. Let's look at the accessories and what she comes with. So they're classing the shoes as accessories, I guess, but it really shouldn't be because it's people need shoes, slippers, and stuff. But they are really gorgeous. I like these. Let's just focus, shall we, please? Thank you. So you can see that it is like got this like faux chain detail and it is part of the mold. So because it is part of the mold, it's not just painted on. It looks very realistic. Please take notes, Mattel. Please take some notes. And then they are just very chunky, and it does have like a shred at the bottom as well. What does it say? Oh, it says Shadow High on the bottom. Can we see? It says Shadow High right there. There you go. So yeah, I love that. They're really cute. I like them a lot. Nice. Cool. That's really cute. Really cute. I love that. That's really good. So this looks like it's some sort of blush. Neat as well. That's just got the SH there. And this is open. This is actually, oh my god, it opens. That actually opens. That's unreal. Then we have a little brush, and it does have a thumb hole at the side for her to actually hold. So that's that. We have this little phone. Oh, see, what was I saying? Oh, Ash isn't in this line as well. But it looks like they're having a video call with them or something. Like, definitely this. Okay, I love that. I love that they've included that, okay? Does this mean that we'll get, like, a different version for these two or something? That would be really cool. And on the back, it has this little bunny. Cute. Love that. Yeah, so that's her accessories. And she comes with a comb. It's cute comb, but I didn't need it. I need an eye mask, the teddy bear, please. So straight out of the box, her hair has massive box hair. She is incredibly gelled, incredibly like she's giving crunch. She's giving lots and lots of crunch. But I'm going to wash this out and come back to you and show you what she looks like. When her hair's all been washed and sort of where how it should be. Because I mean, right now her flyaways are ridiculous. Okay, like I'm a flyaway queen. I get lots of flyaways. I have hair sticking up all over here, and so you'll see me sometimes go like this and fix my hair. But she doesn't need to have flyaways situation because she is perfect. And this is the outfit. So I look at the detail. Okay, you cannot tell me this is not Ghost Maid Couture. Like, look at the snake python print. Look at the little pom pom. Okay, this is the detail. And then here it says shadow. And this is a really nice material as well. It feels very high quality, and I love this. You see, it's just one outfit with a non-articulated doll. Yes, points off because I wanted the eye mask, but everything's executed perfectly. Let's put on our little shoesies. So I wonder if they're left and right. They should be, but sometimes, it can be a wee bit difficult to tell. I don't know if it makes much difference. I think it might actually. Yeah. Right. So because they're open at the back, I do wonder, like, is this going to be... so they're... See, when you slide them on, there's like a secure fit, where you feel it. At least I did. There you go. So you hear that there? There you go. So you do actually hear it and feel it slide into place. So it's actually very secure there, so it's not going to fall off, which is very nice. That is a good attention to detail. Oh my god, she's gorgeous. On the back, she does have a faux hood. Of course, this is not big enough to actually go over her head. This is a really small piece of fabric. That's not going to happen. But as with all Shadow High dolls, it is velcroed in the back. I love this face. I'm not actually giving her enough face time. She does have slight blushing there, which is lovely. I think she's gorgeous. I need to get Chanel. Like, I have to get Chanel now. But look at that face. How could you not with her? Like, she just... the best. Right, so what I'm going to do is, off camera, I'm going to go wash this hair. because it's definitely crunch time here, and I just need to really kind of tie this up and then come back and show the full potential. Also, this video would be really, really short if I just did it this way, and just ended the video here. They don't come with stands, they don't have full articulation like we've seen before, but what they do have is a really great outfit and fantastic accessories. She's probably one that I'm going to buy a second of. What I would say is though that this has been printed on, so just be careful with them because you don't. It's one of them things because it's a soft fabric and then a print laid on top, as in like a decal sticker. It is. Let's just zoom in here, please. Yeah. So it is actually what's going to happen is if you do stretch this too much, is this will crack. So you want to be really, really careful. She's one that I'm going to get a second of just to keep in box for preservation reasons, for the collection. But look at her, like she's gorgeous. I love the little wave to her hair actually, because if you notice, my hair itself isn't the straight as sometimes it can be. I have sort of like a little bit of a curl to it. So, yeah, are we vibing? I think we're vibing. Okay, I'm going to wash her hair, come back and show you what she looks like with that all done, and we can compare her to OG Heather Grayson that was first launched from MJ with the Shadow High line. Alright, see you in a sec. So here we have both Heathers together, and I think they look so good. Like, they really do. I feel that this Heather, like OG Heather, is great. I can't with the eyebrows and the lips. If I had just been the two like glitter lips, why the eyebrows? You know, I mean, to me, it doesn't make any sense. But this is her face, and so it is beautiful. But then look at this face. So what do you prefer? I will say this though, there is a slight imperfection. This might have been noticed prior to me unboxing her, but I didn't see anything. It wasn't until I looked closer at her face and I discovered that she does have a thicker liner at the bottom lash, versus the other side, which doesn't have that much. It's not a massive issue, like it's really not. Like when you look at her, it's not. So I'm more than happy with her still. A little bit of shedding on this doll. I don't know if she would be the same because I never washed her hair. She still has like the crunchy gel, but I think it's because sometimes I want to keep it like this because when you do wash it, it does become more flyaway. As you can see here, it's gorgeous like this, right? But you know, I like how it frames her face, so I'm keeping it as that. But Heather's second outfit is unreal. In fact, is it her second outfit or her? I'm sure it's her first outfit. She's wearing the dress. I don't actually remember. But yeah, repurposed to Bratz. I'll show you that now. Okay, so here we have two of my most coveted Bratz dolls. I adore these dolls. Like, I would die for these dolls. These are the Bratz mermaid line that came out, and they had a plastic tail that you could pin onto them, and they were really, really cool. I didn't know that that was ever a release. I realised that when I started collecting dolls, and these are the most beautiful versions of Jade and Chloe that I've really almost ever seen, to be honest. I have done a custom on her though. I have sort of enhanced how she looks a bit more, just to give her a bit more intensity, because I kind of had that vision for how I wanted her screening to be. I haven't done anything to her at all. Like, check it. So this is Heather Grayson's outfit. She is also wearing Cult Gaia accessory from Yasmin. And we also have, is that Cult Gaia? Or is that GCDS? What is it? It's called Gaia. And then she has Bratz shoes. Chloe has Bratz shoes. I believe that... Who are they meant to be for? Are they for Chloe? Or Jade? I'm not sure. But she is wearing Luna's outfit again. Luna OG. And she's also wearing Mermaids, one of their jackets. And I think it looks good. I think it looks good. I love them. I love them. So this is what I mean. Look how good this looks on them, and that's the second outfit. So you can repurpose. These are the taller brats, as I've said, and some people don't like them, but to me, they're it. You know. So I wonder what this would look on another Shadow High doll. I'm just curious. What I want to do is maybe play about with the outfits. Like, just do a video on Shadow High, Solo and Shadow High outfits and the grayscale tone on the Shadow High dolls that I have. That might be interesting. I don't know. Let me know your thoughts and opinions on this doll. Do you want her? Are you going to get her? I recommend that you do. She looks sick with this green stand from Jade. Like, it's just it's giving me everything that I want. It really is. I love her. Like, really love this doll. I can't say anything else. Simply so good. Let's have a look at those little accessories once more. Okay, so can you see? Like, this is just it's good. It is really good. So it's just I believe they're maybe doing a video call with Nicole Steele and Ash Silverstone as they're having their slumber party, but yeah, gorgeous. And a close up on this as well. So you can see that she's looking at a anti sparkle eyeshadow palette, and it's cute. But my story goes that she's trying to show Heather this, like her glam self this, and her glam self's like, yeah, I need that. And maybe she gets that, and then this is her look after. Yeah, that would work. Definitely. So I am back, and I've had something to eat, and I've had more coffee. And this is Heather Grayson with her hair washed. But what I would say is be careful, because mine did have more shedding than what I've ever experienced with any Shadow High or Rainbow High doll. I'll say that from the offset. So that may be something that you want to manage or be aware of. It might not be every single one of them. It could just be the fact that it's maybe just this one. But she still has a lot of hair, so I'm not mad at it. If there was a massive fallout, I'd be like, whoa, what's going on? But she's not, so she's fine. I want to show you her eye makeup as well, actually. I'm just gonna go in right here and show you. So it's very intricate, and it's more of an eyeliner and some shadow. And she's actually got like a razor cut in her eyebrow, which is really cool. I like that. Just as a beautiful doll, and I love the ombre lip. She does have pierced ears, so she has got pierced ears here, but she doesn't come with earrings. But if you've got earrings, then you can put them in if you wanted to. I actually have a ring of white hair that I bought separate from a seller on Vinted. It's basically just another ring like this. But I think it's the actual one with the metal on it. In fact, I'm pretty sure that it is, because these are plastic. There was a version that came out of Heather Grayson that she had this part was metal and it wasn't. In fact, I think that is metal. That is metal. But I'm sure, I don't know if there was one that was brought out and it was more plasticky. Maybe I'm just overthinking that. But I have that, and I might add that to her just to pay homage to OG. But I want to show you a comparison between the two. So let's just look at OG Heather herself without her in the picture, and we can look at them separately and then together. Okay, so this obviously has articulation, all the articulation that we're used to. And she has glittered eyebrows, she has glittered eyeshadow, she has glittered lips. The thing that I don't like about her is the glitter eyebrows and the glitter lips. I don't know why that is a thing, why they added that to this doll. That always was maybe a bit of an issue for me and wanting to remove it. But if I remove that, I'm removing the whole brow pretty much, because you need acetone, I believe, to be able to do that effectively. And then if you do that, you're wiping away the whole thing. So I'm like, I'll just leave it. But yeah, and I mean, she has like the little rings on her fingers. So she has a thumb ring and painted nails and all that stuff. Um, and this one doesn't have that. But if you look at them both side by side, she's a winner. And maybe you disagree with me, and that's totally fine. And if you do and you have a different opinion, or you do agree, then let me know in the comments down below, because that's literally the only way I'm going to find out what people's opinions are when it comes to what I'm talking about here on my content, on my channel. Now, what I want to do is buy. Oh, put your head down. There you go. What I want to do is buy another one of her and rebody to this. No, buy another one and buy another one of this. She just come apart from her stand. So annoying. So that I can have an articulated version of this Heather Grayson, because I think she's one of my favourites for sure. She's much more simplified, just much more stripped back, and I like this version more than I do this one. This is lovely, of course. I'm not taking anything away from her, but as a preference, she's the winner. She is clearly the winner in this lineup to me. She really is. I love this Heather. The face, the blushing on her, everything is just being executed so perfectly. Focus. And I just think that she's one that you should add to your collection, whether you've collected Rainbow High, whether you've collected Shadow High, or maybe you haven't collected any of them, and you've been thinking, well, you know, I think I maybe want to get this line. You should. You really, really should. And I wish they had included Ash and Nicole in this line, because I would have loved to have seen what they would have done for their, you know, nightwear. But I mean, Loki, like, this is loungewear, but who wouldn't wear this outside? I don't know anyone who couldn't or wouldn't wear this outside. This is so good. It is fantastic. And her hair is just in her eyes a little bit too much there. There we go. But yeah, she's just all sorts of good in one package. And I love her. She's terrific. Terrific. Okay, because also there's functioning pockets on here on the side. So when I do rebody her, I'll be able to have that articulated movement so that I can pose her with her hands in her pockets, which is everything that I want in this doll. But yeah, that is it from me and Heather Grayson's. If you don't want to miss my future upload, which is going to be Luna Madison and then the other girls in this lineup, then all you need to do is hit subscribe, press the notification bell, and you'll be notified each and every time I upload more content to my channel. Let me know your thoughts and opinions in the comment section down below. Until next time, guys, take care, peace out, ciao.